What's going on, YouTube gamers? Bonfire here, and welcome to another weekly update vlog. So this week was really interesting as we got a lot of fuel added to the old console war that is always ongoing. And it all started when Ubisoft made an announcement about their upcoming game, Assassin's Creed Unity. They talked about the resolution and the frame rate and the fact that they wanted to create parity between the two versions for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. This announcement came from senior producer Vincent Pontbriand, I don't know if I'm saying that right, when he said, "We decided to lock them at the same specs to avoid all the debates and stuff." And boy, did that backfire. You guys did not avoid the debates. It just blew up. People were up in arms. People were hitting Twitter, hitting all the media sites, videos, all this stuff, and it really blew up in their face. So when I first heard about this announcement from Ubisoft, I just dismissed it because so many times now we get news articles or videos about the resolution and frame rates for upcoming games, and they're there for views, and they're there for hits in the comment section, and all they do is just fuel the fire for the console war. And I try to avoid all of that stuff just because I don't want to sit here and tell someone that one console's better than the other, and I don't want to sit here and fight that, oh, this console's better than that console, because truth be told, I have both an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4. I like games on the Xbox One and I like games on the PlayStation 4, and though I prefer the PlayStation 4, I'm not going to discount or harass someone because they like the Xbox One or prefer the Xbox One, because really what it comes down to is preference. What games you like, whether you like the controller, the user interface, that's what it comes down to. And number one is games. And that's what it should be about, is the games. But the more I sat here and thought about this announcement from Ubisoft and really looked into it, the more I'm not okay with it. And here's why. I don't like the fact that a game is being held back to its full potential. And maybe it isn't being held back on the PlayStation 4. Maybe it's not. Sometimes I do like to give them the benefit of the doubt, but in all honesty, it probably is. And that's not okay. One should not be penalized because they chose to buy the game on their console of choice and it's not optimized for that console. When you pick up a brand new game, especially a AAA game, that should be optimized for whatever platform you choose to play it on. And that's where it should be left at. Regardless if it runs at 900p or 1080p, 30 or 60 frames per second, whatever platform you choose to play a game on, it should be optimized for that particular console. And it seems like that Assassin's Creed Unity is not going to be optimized for anything but the Xbox One, based on all the information that we have. And that's not okay. Now, the funny thing about all this is Ubisoft has, later in the week, have clearly tried to backpedal the way out of this PR disaster. It's been an absolute nightmare for them, I'm sure. And one of the spokespersons from Ubisoft on their blog, Gary Steinman, said, and I quote, "Let's be clear up front. Ubisoft does not constrain its games. We would not limit a game's resolution, and we would never do anything to intentionally diminish anything we've produced or developed." Really? I sure hope you're telling me the truth, because I don't want to think that games, especially of AAA caliber, are not being made to their full potential on each and every platform they're going to be released on. I really hope so, because that's not okay. Now, Ubisoft's track record is not that great, as we've seen with Watch Dogs, because PC users on Watch Dogs got crapped on. They did not get the best possible version of that game for the PC. And this is not okay. We're already having to deal with so much garbage within the gaming industry, where it's content being cut out for DLC, season passes, crazy pre-order bonuses, talk about pre-order retail specific content for pre-ordering a game. Demos are out the window now. We're having to deal with betas, pre-order betas, and let's be honest, betas are just an early crappy build of a game 90% of the time. So we're having to deal with that. We're having to deal with microtransactions in full retail games, and it's just we have to deal with so much to where I feel like we're being nickel and dimed a lot of the times. Not always, but a lot of the times. And it's just not okay. And one of the things I'm noticing is that we as consumers are really starting to lose faith in the gaming industry. I see it all the time, whether it's in comment sections of videos or news articles on the websites. I really start to feel like a lot of people are losing faith in this industry. And this is not a great way to go. We do not want to go down that road, because when we all lose faith, we stop buying, the industry is just going to implode on itself. No one's going to be buying games. People are going to stop making games. Everyone loses. So it's not good. So I really hope this turns around. I really hope that games aren't going to be held back. I really hope this is not going to be a common practice. Because if so, that's not good. Not good at all. So let me know what you guys think about this fiasco, this fuel, down in the comments below. And let's get to a happier, lighter note on comments of the week. So this week's comment of the week comes from Twitter, and it comes from Tomas, who says, well, it's just a picture with me, my face on it. That's right. I've officially made it. I have arrived. I have finally been photoshopped into a picture, and right, that's how you make it, right? Once people are taking your picture and like doing memes and Photoshop stuff with it, it means you made it, right? Well, either way, I loved it. I thought it was funny because it was in response to, I had tweeted someone else's comment on Twitter who said that I needed to shave my beard because I look like the Taliban. Okay. And then he responded with this, because he, instead of beard, he said bear. And I'm getting some love from another polar bear. My face on it. And I don't know. I thought it was funny. I thought it was good. And I thought I've arrived because I am now a Photoshop in a picture. And I thought it was cool. So shout out to you, Tomas. I appreciate the picture. I appreciate all the support you've given me on Twitter and on the channel. So thank you for that. And there it is, guys. That's it for this week in the weekly update vlog. Let me know what you think about all of it. The Ubisoft disaster, the Photoshopped picture, all that goodness, down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know with a thumbs up. And if you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep in touch with me every week on the weekly update. Until next time, I'm Bonfire, and I will see you online. Hey guys, don't forget about Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, and hit that button down below.